Judaism is not a religion. One of the most foundational ideas of Rav Kook in a famous article, Lamhalach Eidot B'Yisrael, and echoed also in the writings of Rabbi Hirsch, is that Judaism is not only religious practice. In fact, the word dat, which means religion today, appears only once in the Torah. The Torah rather, in the Chumash, rather refers to itself as Torah, a guide to life, embracing of all of nationhood, society building, and civil and civic society. That is what the Torah is all about. You see, religions are about congregations, temples, priests, rituals and worship. Judaism is also about that, but it's so much more. It's also about society, about politics, about civil and civic society, and about the courts and the country as much as it is about the temples and the priests. That is exactly what this week's Parasha is about, according to the Midrash. After all, straight after the receiving of revelation of the Ten Commandments from God, divine law, straight away, Ve'ele Mishpatim, and these are the civil laws. This is what will govern civil and civic society. How you interact with each other, what issues you bring to the courts. So much so that the Midrash says that if you look closely, the Torah, the Ten Commandments, are surrounded by civil law. The Shoftim, the whole advice of Yitro to appoint judges, comes just before the Torah and straight after the Torah. This plethora of commandments about civil and civic law, Ve'ele Mishpatim, comes straight afterwards. This is what Jewish religion is all about. It is so much more. It is a system of laws of life which govern all of society, transforming society. It is not, as appears in the Gospels famously, which says, render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, and render unto God, or the Lord, that which is the Lord's. There is no separation, so to speak, between ritual, religious life, and civil and civic society, which ideally are supposed to be one. Ve'ele Mishpatim asher tasim lifnehem, the laws, and civil laws, governing all parts of life, which come directly from God at Sinai. Halavai, in today's day and age, as the Jewish people, as a society, forge our life in Israel, indeed in communities around the world, that the civil laws of the Torah, the Batei Din, and ultimately the Sanhedrin in Israel, that Israeli law will not only be based on Ottoman and English law, but more and more on Mishpat HaIvri, which it is more and more, that ultimately will be the laws of the Torah in all of civil laws, the beauty of them which govern Jewish life, and also around the world, that the Batei Din will be seen as places where people turn to guide us, not only in how we eat and how we pray, but in also how we govern our interpersonal lives and how all of civil and civic society are run. Ve'ele Mishpatim asher tasim lifnehem. May we merit in Israel and communities around the world the return of civil and civic life to be part and parcel of everything that grandeur, beauty, and transformative value of Torah is all about. Shabbat Shalom.